Hey guys, so I'm so excited for this video today. This video is going to be a haul slash first impressions video. I've been buying stuff for the last 2 weeks and I've been putting it into this big box, and I'm so excited to show y'all all that I've bought. And I also want to mention this is not new stuff in the store, this is just new to me stuff. So I have not opened anything since I've got them, so it basically still has the annoying tape on it and boxing, so I'm gonna be unboxing everything and showing y'all everything that I got. I have like 20 things, so I'm gonna be going kind of fast, so I'm sorry about that. I'll be swatching everything, so not much more to say about that. Let's begin. So first palette that I bought is the Alchemist Holographic palette, and this is the Kat Von D palette. This honestly just looks like the Illuminati sign, so that is literally what I call this palette, is the Illuminati palette. It is really pretty. The packaging is super pretty. I did swatch these in the store, and so I will swatch this for you. So let me open it. So opening this palette, immediately I can tell that this palette has no scent, which I am completely fine with. Next thing is it does have a mirror, which I really like, and it does have 4 shades. I will be swatching these shades and showing you on these sides. So immediately after swatching these shades, they automatically made me think of the Moonchild Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. I really don't have much more to say about this product. It is super pigmented, freaking beautiful, and that's really about it. On to the next. So actually, this next palette is the Kathleen Lights palette, and my boyfriend actually bought this one for me because he is the best. This is her collab with Morphe, and to start off with, these have a really plasticky smell to them. I think it might be the cover that was on it because it was a plastic cover. That might be it. I think that's probably it. So I'm not really too worried about that. After swatching these, I can tell you that they are basically the feel of every other Morphe palette that I've ever swatched. They're not super buttery, but they're not chalky. They're just like a really good eyeshadow. So basically all of my favorite shades in Morphe palettes all put together in this palette, which I really like. I'm so excited to get to use this palette, so on to the next. So the next palette I'm going to be talking about is a palette that I bought from Art Cosmetics online, and this is actually a glitter eyeshadow palette. It is called Nights in Dubai. It looks like this. It came in a envelope with like a bubble wrap, and so it basically just came out like this. So this is what it looks like. There's no actual outside packaging on it, which is totally fine. I'm fine with that. So okay, so as I open this palette, the first thing that I notice is the really big mirror. These smell like, it smells like this. Whatever this is, it smells like this. Swatching this, it feels so freaking buttery, and like I can feel the glitter, but it's super fine. Oh my gosh, this is by far one of my favorite palettes already. Overall, I'm really excited to use this palette. I'm literally obsessed with glitters. Glitters are my favorite thing right now. Glitters have been my favorite thing since summertime. I've been wearing glitters non-stop. So this is going to be one of my holy grail palettes, I can already tell. So let's see what's next. Okay guys, so the next palette I'm going to be talking about is one by Pure Cosmetics. This is the Trolls DreamWorks palette. So when I heard about this palette, I literally was obsessed with Trolls after I saw it. It was the cutest movie. So when I saw this palette was out and was even a thing, I literally had to pick it up. So I really hope that this palette doesn't disappoint me. So first off, oh shoot. Okay, so these really don't smell like anything. They smell actually like regular eyeshadows. They don't have a scent to them. This, I see that there is a mirror. Super cool because I love mirrors and palettes. There is 16 shades. I do think that I could do a look with this. This is a really cute palette. Super glad I picked it up. So as I am rubbing my finger, it does feel kind of buttery, kind of chalky. I will show you my swatches and see how they come out. Okay, these bring in some pigment. I'm not even playing right now. I'm actually kind of impressed. I've never actually bought a palette from Pure Cosmetics, and this is my first palette. I'm kind of impressed. I think that I will pick up more palettes from Pure just because of this palette. So thank you for bringing this troll. Thank you for bringing this troll to my life. Thank you. So we're gonna go on to the next. So our next palette is the, drumroll please, the Kylie Peach Palette. Okay, so the first time I tried to buy this, it was literally sold out in 5 minutes. I'm excited to actually get this a second time around, so I'm going to tell y'all what I think about it. Okay, so now that I have taken it out of its package, this is so freaking huge. Like, this is ginormous. I really like this gold on her palette. It is a really nice touch to it, so let's get into the palette. So the first thing that I noticed, So the first thing I noticed is that there is a mirror in it. It's actually it's a pretty good sized mirror, so I'm not upset with that. So is a brush, and this actually looks like a really good blending brush. I'm going to be using this. So now onto the smell. Hold the freaking phone. That freaking smells like fresh spray paint. I'm not even playing. Fresh spray paint. Wait. It's not a very strong smell from, like, when you open it you cannot smell it, but when you do come up close to it you can smell the fresh spray paint. So let's swatch these now. So as I'm feeling this feels exactly the way that the Pure Cosmetics one did. I'm going to swatch all of them and then show y'all the outcome. I did buy this palette just for the blue shade and the olive shade. I'm pretty sure I have those in other palettes, but this palette stood out to me just because of that. I am still super excited to make some looks with the Royal Peach palette by Kylie Cosmetics. The only con to this is the disgusting spray paint smell. Alright, on to the next. The next palette that I bought was the Illuminate palette by Sephora. This is super pretty, so I literally had to buy it. So as I open this, so I can tell you they look almost identical to the last Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. I hope that they're not as glittery but more buttery, but I do have high hopes for these, so we will see. So let's get on to swatching. So as I feel this, it feels kind of grindy. I don't know. So I am going to swatch all of the shades as well, just so we can see how all of them look. So I can see now that these highlighters look a little bit more powdery than the Anastasia. Hers were more glittery. These do look a little bit more powdery. I'm not sure which one I prefer yet. I will have to try this one out and let y'all know. On to the next. The next thing that I bought was the Laura Geller Simply Lovely 4-piece collections for cheeks, eyes, and lips. I did buy this at Marshall's. I did go there a couple weeks ago and it was $30 and I was like, nah. But then I went back yesterday and it was only $20, so I was like, I'ma get it. So I bought it. So let me just take everything out. So these are the products that come in it, and on the back of the box it says that there is a Baked Gelato Swirl Blush, and it is in the shade Rosewater. There is a Baked Gelato Vivid Swirl Eyeshadow in Caramel. So this is not Gilded Honey, it is a eyeshadow and it is called Caramel. It's also a Love Me Do lip crayon. I am not a fan of lip crayons, so I will probably be giving this to my sister. It really just depends how it looks on my lip. This brush is probably the most disappointing brush. It is a duo brush and it is a blush brush, and then on the other side it has a cheap booty eyeshadow applicator. I absolutely hate these eyeshadow applicators and I am actually really disappointed in this brush. I'm probably just going to give it to my sister as well as the lip crayon. And that's basically all for this one, so on to the next. The next thing that I bought is the Sephora Z Palette, and this is what it looks like. Oopsies. It basically just came with some magnets. I don't really have much to say about this, it's just a Z palette. So on to the next. So next I'm going to be showing y'all all of the highlighters that I purchased. The last one that I actually bought was a Trolls Hard Candy Prismatic Luminizer. So, this is probably not going to be the best highlighter, but I mean, it's going to be something. This is what it looks like. It is super freaking plasticky. It is just super flimsy. I'm surprised this didn't fall out. I'm not even sure what's holding it together. This smells like a freaking damn Crayola. I really hope its swatch is pretty. Let's see. But it is not so bad, but the yellow is what really stands out in it. I'm really glad it's like towards the middle because that's where I'm going to put my highlight. I was so sad when I missed out on the Wet n Wild one, so this one was a freaking steal for me. I had to pick this one up. It is not super pigmented, but all of the colors are showing up. So I'm not that disappointed in it, and I'm pretty sure if I play around with it, I can probably get a better outcome. The next highlighters that I bought are highlighters from Wet n Wild. So these are the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter powders. So I got both of the shades that they had, which was Crown of My Canopy 322B and Precious Petals 321B. They also do feel really powdery to swatch, but hopefully they come out a lot prettier. So these did feel really powdery to swatch, but they were really pretty. And I'm so glad that they brought them back for like ever, because these are probably going to be some of my favorite drugstore highlighters. I also bought two more things from Wet n Wild. I bought the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Highlight Illuminator, and this is in the shade Who's That Pearl 103A. I am so excited to swatch this. So it does come with this little brush applicator thingy, which is super cool. It is like silicone-y, but really foamy at the same time. I don't even know how to explain it, honestly. It also comes with this thing that you have to peel off. Like, you know, on cans, you have to like pull, oh shoot. You have to like pull it off. Yeah, that's basically how it is. I guess it's like to keep it moisty. It's really wet and feels like you're pressing in a sponge. Let's see how this swatches. Pearly. It is really very pearly. It is true to color. I think it might be just a little bit too light for me because I'm more medium skin tone, but I will work with this. This is really pretty. Wet n Wild stepping it up. So the next one that I bought is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Contour. This is what it looks like. Okay, so this is super cool. I really like this shade. It is very cool toned. I think that I can definitely work with this one. It does have a scent, but I can't tell you what it smells like. On to the next. The next product that I bought is the Milani Face and Eyes Strobe Palette. So the middle shade is the one that I ended up picking up. It is in the shade Candlelight 02. It doesn't smell like literally anything. Like, it has no scent at all. I'm gonna swatch these three colors and show y'all what they look like. These three shades are actually really pretty and really pigmented. I just use all of it on my eyes just because they're all really pretty shades. I guess I just gotta play around with it a little bit more. The next. So the next highlighter that I bought is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. Tell you that this doesn't have a scent to it. So this is a pretty shade. This is probably the best highlighter that I have. This will literally make me shine to the moon and back. Oh my god, this is such a pretty color. So I finally jumped on board and got the Custom Enhancer Cover FX Drops, and this is in the shade Sunlight. I did buy this one. I'm so excited because this is something that I really wanted. So this is the last highlight that I bought. It is the highlight number 7 in the shade Rose, and it is a shimmer palette. It really looks like my shimmer bricks from my Physicians Formula, but I'm not really sure if they perform the same, and we're about to find out. So I can tell you, swatching this, it feels a lot like, it's really buttery and has such a beautiful swatch. When I bought this is like the packaging that it came in. It did not come in a box, which was kind of upsetting to me. Literally when I bought it came this scratched. I think I'm really gonna enjoy this highlight actually. I'll get back to you on that. On to the next. So I did buy this Makeup Revolution Luxury Powder in the shade Banana. It looks so much like my Ben Nye banana powder, so I am so excited to try this because it looks a lot like my Ben Nye. I have such high standards for this, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, so it does smell. It just smells like powder, and it is actually really, really smooth. I think this is gonna work a lot like my banana powder from Ben Nye. I'm so excited to try this. I'll get back to y'all on how it works out. On to the next. So these are the last two products that I've bought. They are the L.A Girl Pro Concealer. I bought a highlight and a contour. These shades are creamy beige and beautiful bronze. These are probably some of my favorite concealers, and they are super creamy and blend out like a dream. I'm not even playing. So guys, that is the end of this video. I am so sad that it is actually coming to an end, but I've literally been on camera for at least 3 hours, so I'm done. Like this video, please subscribe and thumbs up and comment below. Thank y'all all for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. Stop it, freaking cannoli. My dog is going crazy. Holy, stop eating.